guys, so today I'm going to be giving you a little tutorial about how I made my 60-second day, which involves taking a 1-second video throughout the day of different things that you do. It could be boring, it could be exciting, and I'm going to show you how you can take all those videos and make them into one longer video using iMovie. So I'm just going to do a quick one. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but just to give you guys kind of like the gist of what you will be completing and what it will look like. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do create new, and then I'm going to click on movie. And from there, I'm just going to go to my, my movie. And if you have videos on your desktop, you can import the media and you can choose from what's on your desktop there. So, but if not, then, and you have them in your photos, you can just go to your photos, and I'm just going to choose some that I took yesterday. So I'm just going to choose this one and this one. Now the tricky thing with making a 1-second video is sometimes it can be like 1.4 like milliseconds. But if you wanted to adjust it to make it 1 second exactly, then you just click this bar here highlighting your clip and you just adjust it. So that's what I'm going to do with both of these. And I try to get it, there you go. So after that, if I wanted to include like a title slide just introducing you know, what this was about, then I would just go up here to titles, and you can basically do the same thing. You would just take it and you drag it in, and I want it to be before the first video. As you can see, this is 4 seconds, but I want to keep it down to 1 second. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did. I'm just going to drag it, make it a second, and then you can click on this and change it to whatever you want. So I'm just going to do example. And once that's done, and I have that there, I'm going to also add an ending title sequence. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did. And I'm just going to do that. I'm going to highlight it, make it down to 1 second. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to do example end. And you could also change the font or the size of the font or the color, whatever you wanted up here on these menu bars here. I'm just going to keep it pretty simple. Now once you've done that, obviously you'll probably have more videos in your overall video, but I just wanted to make this a quick tutorial on how to do this. If you wanted to, let's say, add music in it, and you didn't want the background audio of whatever's in your video clip, then what you would do is you would just kind of select the clip you wanted to attach the audio from and just kind of double click or right click and detach audio. And there you have the audio that was in this clip but now it's not, and you can delete it. But personally I liked keeping my video pretty simple and having the original audio in it. So I'm just gonna undo that. But I just want to show you really quickly how you could do that. And if you did do that and you wanted to add audio, iMovie lets you go into your iTunes and you can select different audios that you have downloaded. And you do the same thing, you just drag it into your video and it would play the audio there, and you could also trim it, which is what we did before, but I'm not going to go all throughout. And if you wanted it to end right here where your video ends, then you would just highlight your audio and split the clip. And now it's two separate clips, so it ends at the same time, and you can just delete it. As you can see, it kind of overlaps, so I just want to make it the same time. And that's how you would do that. But as I said, I'm not using any other audio than what's the original audio in my video clips. If you don't have downloaded sound on your iTunes, then you can go into sound effects or GarageBand. They have a lot of cool sound effects that you could use. But yeah, that's basically it. Another thing, when you're done, you can go up here to the right hand corner and you can share it on YouTube or anything, or as a file, or you could also just save it. And I'm just going to save this as example. And that's basically it. So let's take a look at it. Let's play it. And yeah, that would be your final product once you're happy with that and once you're satisfied. And I hope this helped, and happy editing.